Morning guys, how are you all today? And it is an absolutely beautiful Saturday morning. It is only, what's the time, 20 past 8, and already it says 16 degrees Celsius, which I know to a lot of you in Florida and places like that, you're like, oh my god, what are you talking about? That's freezing cold. But for here, for this time of the morning, for this time of the year, that is warm as hell. So really looking forward to today because the weather is just going to be delightful all day, hopefully. I am on my way to the gym. Starts at 9 o'clock, so I've got to get up there, but at least it's nice to get up early and have a really nice weather going on whilst you're going up to the gym. It really kind of makes the day start off on an extremely nice note. Yesterday I put a little video up of my dad on his new trike. If you go back in the vlogs like several months, my dad was looking for some kind of, I don't know, like a fun vehicle, I guess. He had an accident on his motorbike a few years ago, which means that he can't really ever ride again. But what he's done is he's gone out and got a brand new trike from Harley Davidson. So this is not like one that's been modified from a motorbike or anything like that. This is a specially designed trike built and made by Harley Davidson. So yeah, that looks pretty goddamn cool. And in fact, this weekend, the first weekend he's got it, they're taking it over to Bruges in Belgium to meet up with some friends. So that's pretty cool for him. I'm quite looking forward to having another go on it. If you remember in the vlogs, I actually went up to London with them and test drove the trike. And we also tested out a Morgan and a Caterham one and a few other things. But the trike was what he wanted, so that's what he ended up getting. So that's pretty cool. Last night we went out for dinner with my mate Rick. Went to Nando's at Bluewater, had a really good time, grabbed a milkshake, chatted shit for ages, so really nice to catch up with Rick, top guy. And yeah, that was kind of last night. Then we got home and we watched Californication and also the latest episode of Hell's Kitchen as well. I love Californication. If you've not watched Californication, you've got to watch it. One of the funniest, best shows on TV, absolute quality. And this is the last season as well, I can't believe it. And Heather Graham is in it at the moment, and man, for her age, she is seriously beautiful, that woman. But anyway, I'm going to crack on with my journey to the gym. I'll get on the motorway in a minute, so it'll get quite loud. And I will catch up with you guys a little bit later in the day. So, finished training, had a really good training session, and now I'm home and we are heading over to France for the day. So, quite looking forward to that. We're going to head over to the touquet, grab some lunch, have a walk around, suck up the sun rays, and just enjoy the location. For those of you that live in the UK, or even for those of you who live in Europe, I guess, but specifically the UK, you can get to the touquet from Calais in about half an hour. And it is literally like you're in the south of France or Spain or somewhere like that, and it's only 30 minutes from Calais. So I've got gum in my mouth as well. How rude is that? Yeah, so definitely recommend that for anyone who kind of lives in England and wants to have like just a day trip, or even a weekend or a long weekend somewhere nice. Google Le Touquet. I think it's called Le Touquet La Plage. I think it's called something like that. And yeah, head over there. It's a beautiful day out. Now, I know by now a lot of you have been over on the train with me to France, but I'm going to go over it again anyway, just in case those of you that are watching don't know how this works. There is a tunnel that goes all the way from England, Folkestone in England, all the way over to Calais in France. And on that tunnel, I think there's about 20 trains going backwards and forwards all the time. And you don't actually get onto the train and sit down, you just drive your car straight onto the train, and then the train takes you over whilst you're in your car. You don't get out of the car. You can if you want to go for a piss or a shit or whatever, but really you just stay in your car and then it drives you over and then you drive off the other side. So I'll show you that again, but I know a lot of you have seen it, so I do apologise if we're repeating, but I know a lot of people kind of haven't seen it before and find it quite cool, as I did the first few times I went on it. down to have something to eat. Very famous fish restaurant there, Parade.
Half demolished your food.
So I've had a really nice day over here in the touquet. The weather is absolutely fantastic. I've burnt my forehead again. I'm probably going to have drastic panda eyes from having my glasses on. But yeah, it's been absolutely beautiful. Just went and had a nice lunch, which I just showed you actually, which was really nice. And now we're just walking back to the car for the drive back to the tunnel. And also, I just treated myself to a really cheeky little gift. I've got a Chopard watch and I just bought a Chopard keyring, which I will show you guys in a minute, but it's absolutely beautiful thing, and it was a little bit cheaper here than it is in England. So yeah, normally don't do things like that, but I thought I would just treat myself to something while I'm over here, having worked so hard recently. But you can see in the background just how beautiful it is here. So for anyone who's in England and they want like a trip that's very cheap and easy to get to, and is actually literally like you're in the south of France or Spain, I would definitely recommend the touquet. It's really cool as well today because there's so many people doing kite surfing on the beach, and people who have just got kites out in general. Loads of stuff for kids to do as well. So overall, a pretty decent place to come. Like from our house, we can get to the touquet in about 90 minutes door to door. That includes queuing up for the tunnel, getting on the tunnel, the train coming over, the drive to the tunnel, and then the drive from Calais to here as well. You can see some of the kids' activities and stuff that they've got here on the beach. Very, very beautiful place. Got all like bits of glass in the floor, so every so often you get like all these flashes. I'm not quite sure how this will come out on camera, but it looks really cool when you're walking along next to it. Oh, might be like that. The Yorkie. So this is the little treat I got myself here in a very nice box, I must say. Let's take that off. And there it is. That is my new key ring. How beautiful is that? You just unscrew the ball from one end, slide your keys on or whatever, and then leave it on there. How cool is that? Stunning. It looks so beautiful. So we're just on the train on the way back. You can see up there everyone's sitting on the train, and look how burnt my face is from being out in the sun all day and having the roof down. And look at these serious panda eye goggles that I've got going on here, and the lines from my glasses that you can see down the side of my face. So I look like a total twat, but anyway, what can you do? But the reason I'm recording now is because when I get home I'm just going to get straight on and watch UFC. So this will be the last segment of today. Had a great day, hope you guys have too, and I will see you back again tomorrow. Peace.